Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great Sunday. Now, I wouldn't want you to get the impression that Rashid Nezhmetdinov is deadly only with the white pieces. So this next game I prepared for you, Rashid is playing with the black pieces. He's playing against Lev Polugaevsky, a very strong grandmaster, and he was a world championship contender. I mean, he played in the candidates tournament 4 times. And he was a very well-respected chess author and an opening theorist. And, well, he was considered to be one of the strongest players since 1960s to 1980s. And, well, let's see how this game goes and why they call Nezhmetdinov no reverse gear Rashid. So, Polugaevsky is white and he plays d4. We have knight f6 by Nezhmetdinov, c4, d6, knight to c3, and now e5. This is the old Indian defense, and well, white isn't interested in capturing on e5 and trading queen, so he plays e4. Rashid plays e captures on d4, queen captures on d4, and now knight to c6 with the tempo on the queen. We have queen to d2, g6 by Rashid, b3, bishop to g7, bishop to b2, Rashid castles, bishop to d3, and now Rashid plays knight to g4. He plunges the knight into the attack. We have knight g to e2, and Rashid plays queen to h4, threatening to capture on f2. So we have knight to g3, and now Rashid plays knight g to e5, sort of to harass this bishop on d3 if the queen ever moves. We have castles, and Rashid plays f5. So we have f3. And now Rashid plays bishop to h6, attacking the queen on d2. So Polugaevsky plays queen to d1. And now Rashid goes f4, going forward. We have knight g to e2, and no reverse gear, Rashid goes g5. So we have knight to d5, and now again Rashid goes forward. He plays g4. We have g3 by Polugaevsky, f captures on g3, h captures on g3, and now queen to h2. And here Polugaevsky plays f4 to block this bishop and to kick this knight off of the strong e5 square. And this is where Rashid plays bishop to e6, offers the entire knight. And this isn't some kind of a move that Rashid played just to get into Polugaevsky's head. This is, well, actually the strongest move recommended by the engine. So let's see what happens if the knight is captured. If the knight is captured, f captures on e5, Rashid would play bishop captures on d5. And after e captures on d5, you would get bishop to e3 check. Here we have rook to f2 and bishop captures on f2, and this is checkmate. So a very nice idea by Nezhmetdinov. So after bishop to e6, Polugaevsky decided to play bishop to c2. And again, you can't capture the knight here because of the same idea. So Rashid plays rook to f6. We have king to f2, queen to h2 check. Polugaevsky plays king to e3, and now Rashid captures. Bishop captures on d5. We have c captures on d5, and this is where, well, in this position you really have to figure out what to play with black, and this is what Rashid makes you do. He makes you play real chess, he makes you play it over the board, and he makes you do it now immediately while the clock is ticking. He plays knight to b4. And what has he allowed here? He allowed Polugaevsky to play rook h1 and to trap Nezhmetdinov's queen. So that's what Polugaevsky does. He plays rook to h1, and now Rashid's queen is trapped. But this is the position Rashid wanted to achieve, and in this position Rashid plays rook captures on f4. And now look at this position. This is one crazy position. It's a beautiful position, but also a crazy position. So this rook can be captured. It can be captured with the knight, and it can be captured with the g3 pawn. So let's see what happens if knight captures on f4. If knight captures on f4, well, Rashid would play knight captures on c2 with check, and as you can see, there is no square for the white king to go to. Only move would be to capture the knight with the queen, and, well, Rashid would win Polugaevsky's queen. But another move after rook captures on f4, well, you could capture with the g-pawn. So if g captures on f4, you would get bishop captures on f4 check, you would get king to d4, and now queen to f2 check. you would get king to c3, and now queen to c5. This is checkmate by Nezhmetdinov. So after rook captures on f4, Rashid is practically forcing Polugaevsky to capture his queen. So it's what Polugaevsky does. He plays rook captures on h2. And now Nezhmetdinov plays rook f3 check. And let's see what Polugaevsky does. He plays rook king to d4. And well, again, we have a very crazy position, and probably in this position you would be looking for that one move that ends the game instantly. And well, Rashid actually plays a slow move. He plays a quiet move that's actually even more deadly. He plays bishop to g7. And well, this white king isn't really going anywhere. I mean, in this position you would probably rather resign than calculate all the ideas Rashid has. So Polugaevsky plays a4, just, you know, to prevent some future b5, and also making some room for the king if it comes to that, because Polugaevsky knows that his king is probably going for a very long walk. So we have c5 by Nezhmetdinov, checking the white king. We have d captures on c6, b captures on c6, and now bishop to d3, sort of blocking the rook so the king can go to c3. But Rashid, of course, does not allow that. He plays knight captures on d3, and now checking the white king, cuts off the c3 square by the bishop on g7. So we have king to c4 by Polugaevsky. Now Rashid plays d5 check, e captures on d5, c captures on d5 with check, king to b5. We have a rook to b8 check by Nezhmetdinov, king to a5, knight to c6 check. And in this position, Lev Polugaevsky resigned because, well, only move is king to a6, and after that, bishop to b5 is, knight to b5 is checkmate. So yeah, like I said, I didn't want you to get the impression that Nezhmetdinov was only deadly with the white pieces. So this is a beautiful king walk and a beautiful combination by Nezhmetdinov, and he really did take that king for a walk. So yeah, that's the game. I do hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. And thank you all who've contributed to my channel. I would like to thank you, my recent donors, Vincent Galozzi, Michael White, Richard Lyle, and John Tavai. Thank you all, guys. I really appreciate it. And well, I just wanted to say for the end of this video that as I do know a lot about chess, I read a lot of books, and anytime I can read something about chess, I do read it, whether it's on some blog, Twitter, Facebook, or anywhere. But when you comment on my videos, I really do learn a lot, and I really do get ideas for my next video. For example, I was planning to show this game between Polugaevsky and Nezhmetdinov, but someone actually also suggested it in the comments, so I was really happy to show it. And I will show another game between Polugaevsky and Nezhmetdinov in another video, which is also really, really interesting. So yeah, that's about it. And like I said, I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.